Hi everyone, Laura from All Over the Place here, and this is a quick update on my spinning project that I talked to you about in the previous video. And if you remember that I attempted some rolags on my blending board, you can see them here in the picture attached to the video. And I predicted back then that, considering I don't have much time to spin, that it would take me probably a month or two to finish the yarn. But once I did the rolags, I was very excited, and 4 days later, here they are, my singles. One is clearly larger than the other one, but I'm guessing it once I apply them, and if this one will be a lot left over, I will apply them from the inside and the outside to continue the yarn. So in total I did 250 grams worth of fiber. I don't know how many yards are in these. I will measure once I finish setting the skein after I apply them. What I did here is I watched a couple of videos from other people, and they all said that I should transfer, so I should rewind the yarns from the bobbin. So I will start applying with the beginning of the yarn, not ends to ends or something else. So it didn't make sense for me to print the third bobbin so I could apply from the bobbins from a Lazy Kate, because I already had in progress an improvement to my yarn ball winder, which is this massive board here. It doesn't even fit here, and this is an older project that I did from scraps, and now I'm updating it with 3D printed parts because I wasn't happy with the way it was catching the wall, and sometimes it slipped. And now with this setting, it has to rotate along this other gear, so it will not be an issue. And the way I made it is that there is always a cone here, which you can see has the connection part for the other screw, and they are always screwing like this, and you can transfer the yarn to this ball, and then once I finished I will just unscrew it, and it will remain on this tube, which is very helpful for me because considering this bobbin is larger, I'm definitely going to have to apply it from the inside also. What I learned during this spin process, I really liked the rolags and the woolen spun, definitely much better than the short draw from the combed top that I did previously. I'm going to show the yarn that I first did in another video. And I practiced long draw with this spinning project, and I absolutely loved it. I don't think I will ever do short draw unless, I don't know, the fiber will require a short draw. But I'm definitely gonna use woolen spun because I like the fluffiness of this yarn, and it has a lot of fine small hairs. I really loved the long draw. The fibers would seem to align themselves, and the colors would blend a lot. And also I tried to spin a consistent yarn, but in some areas, as you can see, well, let me see where, this part here It's a bit skinny compared to over here, but I'm assuming that they will equalize once they will be applied together. Also, another difference is that even though I used the same fiber, I didn't measure the quantity for each rolag. I just did it by eyeballing it. I used the same colors, but I blended them in a different order. And as you can see, this one is a bit more yellow greenish, and this one has a bit more cooler tones with a lot of more blues. Obviously, this one has also yellow and so on. And although I didn't put much yellow into it, but because the tonal of the colors were a bit warmer, you definitely see more the yellow. And I still have some leftover fiber. It was this one, which was called Narcissus, and I just got some narcissuses from my garden, and as you can see, the color looks very similar. Narcissuses are my favorite flowers, and obviously this is why I chose this very bright yellow, because I'm intending this yarn for a spring cardigan. Even I don't think it will be ready for spring, considering it's already spring here, but a more summery spring color. For my future spinning project, I will attempt for next time blending after a picture, a bit more darker and moodier, maybe for a fall project. And I will try, because I saw that this the person that I'm buying the merino from has some mohair fibers as well, also some silk fibers. And for the silk, she only has a ruby red and black. So I'm not a red person, so I will get the black. And for the mohair, she only has the black. So I will attempt a spin, also woolen. But I don't know if I will try a 2-ply. I might try a single-ply woolen spun. So I'll get a continuation of the video. I'm not gonna sit here and show you how I apply the yarn, because there are trillions of other videos of how to apply a 2-ply. So I'll show you the yarn once it will be skinned, washed, so you'll see how it will blend. This is a quick update after I finished applying the yarn. As you can see, it looks like this. This is what's already left from the skein, because I did a joint skein. You can see I still have some knots over here, and the yarn is fairly thick, maybe suited for a 4mm needle or higher. It is very light and airy. The colors, obviously, mainly greenish, yellow, and this is just a presentation because I already did a little ball out of it to start sampling for my future cardigan. So I'm pleased with the result, and for next spinning project I probably will attempt a finer spin, because my goal was to have a yarn about this size, so DK weight, and as you can see, these are not equal. Overall, I am pleased with the yarn. The skein is a bit small because my Swift is of a smaller capacity. I managed out of 250 grams of fiber to get about 900 meters. I hope it will be enough, considering I'm going to be combining it with another commercial bought yarn. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked my spinning project. The bat was not exactly like the one Trish had, but I'm pleased with the result, and I'm going to attempt some other blendings in the future. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed watching my progress. Thank you. Bye.